Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hello? Is there anybody out there? I think we did it. Hey, check out this whole different look I got. I got my headphones on. Is this on? My mic's on? Looks good. Got some headphones on this time because, I don't know, because I want to listen to the music a little bit louder on my own end without it, like, reverberating with the feed. Back, baby. Baby got feedback. Hi. How are you? Good. Good. Oh, yeah? Awesome. Well, it's good to see you. And welcome to another live stream. I met Andre here, Wonder Master. And we're going to do some drawings. Some tinkly drawings. Alright, enough of that ugly mug. How's the lighting? Oh, yeah, little scars. That's nice. Okay. Hey, look, I even trimmed a little bit of my hair today to try and so that, not that it matters because I wear headphones anyways. Who cares? Nobody cares, Matt. I care. Some people care. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I still don't know what I'm pressing here. I did it. Excuse me. I made this shape bigger. Well, look at that, the magic of... Let's try doing it without looking that close. I'll have to check that out later. All right. Let's do it. As you see here on my screen, this is some excellent world building we got going on. It's just a little bit warming up. I was doing a little bit of warming up doodles and stuff. Ding doodle ding ring. Is this rubbing on this, making like a weird sound? Sounds weird to me. Uh-oh. Even if it's not. You fuss too much, Matt. Do you? Who said that? Okay. Yeah, these are just some warm-up things here. And some Fenix from last week. I mean, I might do a little bit here, but I want to try to get a little bit more world-building stuff, a little less studies and stuff. We're using like a soft sketching brush that's in Clip Studio because I found it's possibly the best feel and look I want that runs the best while streaming. I did some tests and stuff actually this week, but today, and so I think it's gonna work smooth and give us some decent effects. So hopefully you can see what's going on there. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, see, look, you know what? I think I've mentioned some of these warm-ups before. These are good warm-ups, and I guess I wasn't like totally warmed up. But I could show you some of these. So like, I was just kind of like doing some random quick ones here, trying to get a bunch of them in at once. But so these were just some lines, as you can see, just practicing drawing straight lines, trying to draw them as straight as possible with no guide, and like you can draw them in sort of any direction you want, just to start to understand your hand control, I guess, your wrist control, shoulder control. Should be drawing from the shoulder as much as you can, if you can. I have actually a pretty big tablet canvas here, 24-inch, so I get quite a bit of movement, which is really good for drawing nice, clean, straight lines. You can also do sort of point to point, where you just put like little points here and there. You try to kind of shoot to connect the points. I don't know if you could see the points, so maybe you have to draw them a bit darker so you get the picture on here. But sort of make them light for yourself, but just random, and so I sort of missed there a bit. Missed 0 points. Don't beat yourself up. Don't rate yourself like that. not for that. And then yeah, you can do like different lines and sort of trying to get them in the same sort of parallel distance. It's good for like cross hatching, so you can really get cross hatching. I don't know if you can see that very well, but well, and of course it's a soft brush, so it's gonna be a little bit fuzzy, but these guys up here were little curvies, the same thing, sort of the point to point, but I usually do like say 3 random points and then try to draw a line to connect them. Again, kind of missed there, but not too bad. And you can go that's terrible. You can do 4 if you want, you know, it's just to kind of, I'm drawing it fast here, but just to kind of get used to drawing different shapes and curves and lines. And then these here are just, again, obviously just sort of some cylinders and some ellipses that I was kind of just drawing, and again to try and, if you want, you can actually try to draw them on a line. Still wish Clip Studio had like easy ways to draw horizontal lines, but there's no real super simple way to do it. In Photoshop, just be able to press select, shift, same thing. Tell, play video games. All right, you know, so we're just warming up. This thing here was, again, sort of the same thing. Create 4 random points however you want, and then you connect them, and it creates this sort of plane in perspective. And then again, you can also subdivide them if you'd like. If you go from corner to corner, this will always give you center. So in perspective, if this was going and descending back this way, so if you wanted to do another block the exact same size, say it was, you know, a wall or something going in perspective, same thing, you could follow those guides to get the X, more or less, and then boom, so it'll be the same size in perspective, etc. Anyway, so that's what I was doing down here. Same thing if you want to draw a circle in perspective. I'm very good at it, so I was practicing. Basically, you want to sort of, well, this is a terrible example because there's so many bad lines here, but what am I doing? What am I doing? Doesn't matter. 4 random points. We'll draw some Fenix right away. Boop, boop, boop. I guess you don't really need these to draw a circle, but it helps. So basically you'll want to sort of touch on these points as well when you're drawing the circle, and it should have a smooth transition. I mean, I'm drawing it sort of slow. Essentially, you want to draw it as a full thing, but more or less, but you get the picture. And then same thing, as it would descend, it would kind of keep doing that kind of thing and make. Anyways, delete. Nobody needs that. How's your day? How's your week? Let me know in the chat, even if you're watching this on the replay or whatever. Grand. Okay, my face is up to here. Gotta remember where that is. So I guess I can just make this not go past there, so that I never make something go past there. Not just a hat rat, folks. These Fenix are so cute. I still wanted to practice them, but I want to draw some Fenix, but I want to spell it F-E-N-I-X. I don't know why. Just because I wanna. I don't know, is that? It's probably a Pokémon or something. I better look it up first. That's not very good writing, but you get it. You can read it. But I want to make it sort of like a cross between a fennec fox and a phoenix, which I think I mentioned before Blandia. And I think I want to make them kind of like these little, like, rambunctious little, well, they're foxes, so they're naturally Sly. Clever. Clever like a fox. Sly as a fox. Jumpy as a fox. The fox jumps over the lazy brown dog. Okay. Let's just dive right in. So what I want, I usually like designing things sort of either side on or front on, sort of depending on, obviously depending on sort of how their main silhouette be taken, you know what I'm saying? So like a Phoenix I think would look most obvious from the side, for me right now at least, and then we can start playing with them. So what I wanted is, again, sort of this bird meets fox vibe here. Already I think that we need to move him down because we want these ears to be bigger. Okay, let's, first of all, don't like this to where it is and for how it is wrote. So let us go like this. Let's make our own words with text so that it's clear and in our Phoenix. Warped Worlds kind of font a bit more. Why is F smaller than everything else? That's annoying. Sorry, sometimes I have to check my keyboard for my finger placement and shortcuts because it's a bit different than the keyboard that I use for my small tablet. Whatever, there, it's fine, perfect. No, I don't I don't know. It's good. So they have big ears, but again, in Warped Worlds we like to exaggerate everything, so I might even have to make them so much bigger, so they have to be like just, might be a bit big, but we'll see. We can always tone them down, but we'll start big because we can exaggerate some of the other features to sort of balance them out. I don't know if I'm talking loud enough either because I've got my headphones on and I mumble at the best times. So. Kind of this weird like vision of them like having almost a weird grin. Again, a lot of these things are inspired and homages to other IPs, I guess. What's the word I could use? Makes more sense. Just brands. I don't know. But I kind of wanted them to have this almost Mouser vibe from Ninja Turtles. If we can. Yeah, the tiny eyes would be cute because Phoenix have such big eyes that maybe it would be cute to be opposite, but we'll see. I still feel like this is already getting why you gotta be laggy all the time. I bought new computers, I've changed settings, I've got come on. Sometimes it just needs a second to catch up. So like I still wanna use some of these references, like Let's see, what's their paws are just pretty much little foxy paws, and in the back, sort of, same sort of thing. But I want these to be on maybe 2 legs if we can. We're gonna do little foxy paws. Remember, always try to keep balance. So if they're gonna be leaning forward, you're gonna have to keep the feet further forward. In fact, this might not quite be balanced enough, but I'm gonna put their front paw out like this a little bit. Sort of like a bird. And it might help a bit. And their tail as well, same thing, they have huge tails. So let's exaggerate that. Black tip. Do, 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 do. Do you want big eyes or small eyes? Oops. Yes. Downloaded a little bit more random YouTube music, just again because I got kind of done dirty by Lo-Fi Girl. Got some copyright claims on my stuff, and I don't want that, so I won't use you no more then. If that's how you're gonna be. Dogs and cats have that little flappy bit there. It's like a lobe almost. I should look up what that is. Doo-doo-doo. They might have some feathers. Yeah, maybe we could give them some feathers. Who knows? That could be a sort of strange crossbreed. Oh yeah, I was going to draw the eyes on this layer, and then I ended up... Oh, this is some scary music again. So scary. Oh. Big eyes or small eyes? Chimkins have small eyes. Maybe Fennecs have big eyes. So that they're opposite to the predators. They're the predators of the chimkin. As are dustwing falcons, which I think we might actually... We'll tackle a bit of those today too. This like huge dog grin. Not that a dog grin's that huge, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it's when the music transitions, my brush kind of lags. That's okay. I can get used to that. Should just learn to save every time the music transitions. My stuff always has these, like, tassels on the end of them. I don't know, like tassely danglets. I don't know, does it make sense? No. Not. Does it need to? No. I don't know if I like that actually. Whoa. Oh yeah. Control Z doesn't work for me. This is very Harry Gregson Williams, very Metal Gear, The Rock, like The Rock with The Rock, like Sean Connery, and who else is in it? I don't know. Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage. I can't do Nicolas Cage very well. Anyway, I meant rock like that, not the rock. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Rock. You know, I'd like the Rock to be the president of the United States of America. I don't even live there. Don't talk about stuff like that, man. Don't talk about politics, especially because you don't know what you're talking about, because you try not to pay attention anyways. Oh, I can't erase that because it's not on that layer. See what I'm saying? Do 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 do. Why are you not work? WTF? I think we got it working. Okay, I'm gonna merge these layers because I'm tired of switching between them. Do 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 do. If you are going to be watching this again, hey, thanks for tuning in on the replay. And if you have any suggestions for cool creatures or ideas or worlds you'd like to see in our new project, Warped Worlds, let me know in the commentos, or you can DM me on Bluesky if you'd like. It's warpedworlds.bsky.social. SOCIAL. There, I can get behind these guys. I think they're getting kind of cute. Sort of like little, I can never remember the whole name of them, but the compies from Jurassic Park. Jurassic Lost Kingdom, I think. The second one, I think, of the first round. You know what? I don't know about these feathers yet, but we'll see. They don't really look like feathers. That's probably why. They just kind of look like generic-y blobs. I could probably feather them out a little bit more. I don't know. I try to like figure out how I can provide any sort of value during these to you guys other than me just drawing, but I don't know. It's very valuable. Again, I'm no expert, but feathers, usually, I'm sure we all sort of know what a feather looks like, but they usually have this thicker quill at the end, and then a bit of a long sort of spine down the middle, and then this sort of tapering shape. For the most part, of course, all feathers are different, but it depends on parts of the bird where the feather is as well, on the shape, but more or less. And then usually has a little bit of some fuzzy featheriness coming down here, and this is sort of where it pokes into the skin. And then again, pretty simple, but it looks a little bit like a leaf kind of. So feathers tend to have these sort of breaks in them a little bit more. If you want, you can even kind of take a chunk out, sort of like this. It gives them a little bit more life, I guess. And yeah, again, like they sometimes bunch up a little bit more in certain areas than others. I don't want to go too crazy. I think I've already put too much here, but basically sort of what I'm doing is sort of indicating some of those little marks into the spine here, some of these. And of course feathers have all sorts of different patterns and designs depending on the animal, but I feel like I want this to be a little bit thinner, then get kind of thick at the end here. Or do I? It's all an experiment. It's all an experiment. It's all for fun. What do we think? I kind of like the really big bushy tail. I learned a technique today on a short. I'm trying to remember who posted it. I'm not sure if I know his name off the top of my head, but it was sort of how to render feathers, which I thought was pretty interesting. So what we can do here is, why don't we give that a try? I know, jumping right to coloring before you've even finished drawing something. That's classic. So once again, Phoenix are pretty blondish, I guess, for the most part. I think I might go a little bit redder and some other colors and such in our Phoenix, but I'll start with a bit of this, and hopefully once we make this brush a bit bigger, it doesn't affect too much. Remember we discovered that they have these stripes that kind of go around their face down here. Quite a bit darker than that, but we can always darken later. And most of their face is white. Again, we can try some different coloring schemes later if we want, but let's just try to go with this so that we can test out this sort of feathered texture technique that I sort of learned a little earlier. Well, when I say learned, I saw a video once, so I didn't really try it, but essentially it was sort of creating this kind of thing where there was like a definitive color line. I think we've already kind of more or less drawn in what he painted, but we can always go in there and try the technique again on a little sketch or something. I feel like these guys both need to still move down a bit. They're creeping on the top there. I don't like the ears getting all up in there. Whatever, it's good enough. Hey, thanks Tobias Washburn. I didn't see your message unless it's fairly recent, but hi buddy, good to see you. Thank you. This is yeah, Fenix. I don't know how long you've been watching, but welcome. Little Fenix Fox, sort of again kind of I'm gonna go cross between a Fennec Fox and a Phoenix, maybe. We'll see. Thanks, man. How's it going, my bub? You sorry, switching. You said you were kind of busy with work and stuff recently, which understandably so. Like, well, I would say we all are, but I'm not really working that much right now. Still work a little bit, but yeah. Hopefully things are smoothing out and going all right for you there. Good to see you. By the way, again, don't know how long you've been there, and if you're still there, Tobe, but feel free to make any suggestions or kind of thoughts or, you know, whatever you want to see on this guy or something else, or awesome. Well, again, don't get too distracted by monsters on the road. But thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, just doing some world building stuff. I don't know if you saw much of any of the other streams. We kind of did some cactus doodles and stuff, but I didn't really jump into too much creating stuff. Nice. Well, hopefully the music's not too loud. I actually guess I wasn't really checking out. Oh, classic. As I say something about the music, it stops. That's pretty standard. Well, hi Anna. If you're in the car as well, I guess that's what sounds like is happening. Welcome. This is some random YouTube stuff that I downloaded to just to kind of add to the background. Oh yeah, this is romantic. This is all for you guys. Now that we talked about the music, I thought a little bit of instrumental 80s rock would really do you. Sounds like it's from Labyrinth. David Bowie. It's not long forever. You know what to say. You get the point. You get the gist. Love me. I'm a creepy old goblin king, and you're a 15-year-old child. Oh, love me in a weird way. Oh, thanks, Hannah. Just kind of messing about, but thank you. I still don't really know exactly the style I'm settling on here, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, I was like, what's a blush? Like, but here, I'll put some blush on this Fennec just because you mentioned it. Oh, that actually is pretty darn cute, you know? A bit of blush there. Well, maybe too much takes away from the blush. Never said anything. Thank you. You had so many of my cards. My old man singing. I was supposed to be David Bowie. Ah, David Bowie. Oh, oh, oh. I'm singing about the Fennec Foxes and the space spiders. Oh. Actually, we don't have spiders, but we do have spinids. So many of my cards. I feel bad for. What are you? If you're still printing them at work, don't get in trouble. I'm gonna get you ousted. But yeah, hey, that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. And then of course, zero rush or obligato to play any games. But Tobias Washburn has been testing out some cards, printing out and checking out some of the cards for TCG because he's RAD and I trust him, and he's got a lot of experience, and he's a pretty sweet guy. So I was like, dude, can you look at this? Please tell me. Please tell me it doesn't suck. Actually, no. Actually, tell me if it does suck. Oops. No, don't crash the car. I forgot completely that I was going to do this like feather rendering thing, but you know, whatever. I'll just scribble in the colors. Is what it is. All at his work. There is sexy vampires. You know, honestly, I don't have a specific sexy vampire plan, but there's no reason there can't be sexy vampires, and there is now because you asked. So we could maybe do some sexy vampires. There's a several worlds that they would probably fit in, and the nice thing is that, again, spoilers, but at some point we're going to kind of discover that people are, you know, like the Spider-Verse kind of thing where people are kind of stuck in different worlds, so we could actually meet some sexy vampires earlier on than their actual world. So I like that idea. Do 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 do. Sexy vampires, eh? What's I guess everyone's excuse me, interpretation of sexy vampires is different. What's your sexy vampire of choice? Are we talking like sparkly Twilight, pale-faced, greasy vampires? Are we talking like Tom Cruise, long-haired, like kind of what, like I don't know what, 16th century, 17th, 19th, the 1900s vampire, the 1999 interview. Actually, is it 1999? I just kind of said that out. Just kidding, but Phoenix. I want to draw some sexy vampires. Just like rushing. Just, hurry up! This fox. These guys are going to be the natural predators of the chimkins, dust bunnies. Oh no, I always forget that. Dang it. Oh, sorry. Just sometimes I talk out loud and I say things, but what I forget is that this Control Z doesn't work. Control Z. Most excellent. Perhaps some kind of fruit bat creature with ABS. Automatic braking system? What's ABS? I don't know what that is. Strauss von Zarovich. No, he just strawed. No, just strawed. You guys both talking in the what's happening on a voice to chat or something. Voice to text. Okay, I gotta see what's going on. What is this? Strahd. Do I have to put everything in capitals? He is the agent. He is the land. Curse of Strahd. Oh, there we go. Strahd von Zarovich. Okay. Oh yeah. See what you're saying? Sort of that sexy Dracula meets more modern, but got that kind of overbearing, nonchalant. Those are two totally different words. You're nonchalantly overbearing. I guess you could be, yeah, that's what he is. Okay, look, he's nonchalantly overbearing. Look, he's sitting there in his chair, intimidating the crap out of us. What? How? I don't understand. Google search images. Pinterest has gone down the tubes for everything's AI. Okay. He's kind of looks got a Lord Vigo vibe too. Abs. Like, fruit bat creature, but it was in all capitals, so I thought it was ABS. Oh, I see. D&D Lord Strahd. Fruit bat with abs. Just eat so much fruit, they're just ripped. Strahd von Zarovich. Yeah, we can put some sexy Strahd von Zoroviches in there. Faux show. Are you putting green in there? Sure, why not? I do what I want. Okay, let's put a shadow on this guy. So makes it look like he's standing on stuff. A little bit of lo-fi, just chilling. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I should save this before all of a sudden something goes crazy. Daddy. Oh my. Okay, so this Phoenix concept 001 Cox concept. Don't say that. Concept. Vegan bat bodybuilder. Well, again, no pressure to take over or stick a boot, but hey, thanks for joining on the drive anyhow. But yes, I could definitely do a ripped bat bodybuilder and a sexy Von vampire. Yeah, the world so far, I guess, tentatively called Umbralia, sort of the dark world, will have like a sort of more Halloween town vibes with some sexy vampires and things. But we can definitely put some vampires in there today. Everybody sucks at typing on a Samsung phone. I've had a Samsung phone for my whole life, since I was born, and I can't type on one. Why do I want this nose to be like bluer or something? Why? I don't know. Sure. Stop messing with stuff, man. Draw some sexy vampires. Set it quiet when the music went quiet. Okay, save the skin. Strad von Zarovich. Let's do this. I should close that. This is so bright. Where are you guys coming from? Where you guys come from? Where were you guys on the drive? I'm just kidding. If it's gonna actually be like tell everybody where you were, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Don't. What is it? Dox yourself. Ooh. Speaking of doxing, I have tea. Gulp sounds probably. Let's see if I can get a good one. Gross. Okay. This is being weird. Alright, let's think about what kind of vampire we could have that was similar. And why. Well, we don't necessarily have to have a Y yet. Why? Where would we meet this Strahd kind of character? Let's do symmetry tool, because that way we can kind of try out different costumes and such without worrying too much about. That's probably too close. Drawing it all in perspective or twice kind of thing for now. Why is it? Where? What the? Is. Ooh. Buffet. Nice. Like just standard? Like all the foods? Or like Asian buffet, or like spaghetti only buffet. Do they have those? What am I doing? Creating another layer. Well, that's awesome. I have not been to a buffet. Wow. I don't even recall how long. Like, holy moly. I need to go to a buffet. Now I'm all hungry and mad. I'm hangry. I want to go to a buffet. Man, I would have came if I was invited and I was in the city way. I might not have came either, because you know how I am. I'm a recluse. Do I have a PayPal? Yes, I do. I'm trying to understand what I'm supposed to do with all these things like PayPal and all the stuff that everybody's evil. Everyone's evil. What am I supposed to do? I'm like an Amazon affiliate. I was going to try and make money on. No, evil. Oh, it's all good. Unnecessary. If you do want, you really could. You could like this, and if you're not already subs, you're already sub Toby. So, but, there is a support the stream link at the top of the description if you want. You could drop $1 in there if you really want to. That'd be amazing. But no tips necessary. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Now I'm all weird and I'm blushing and I don't know what I'm doing. Sushi and dumplings and then all the fruit and cakes. Yeah, like that happens. Probably all the jellos and the ice creams and the shrimps. Did it have the shrimps with the faces? Why? How many mustaches do you need? What am I doing? Drawing a vampire. Okay, let's do it. Focus. I'm thinking about shrimp faces now. Maybe he can be a shrimp vampire from the world of Oceanautica. Shooby-dooby-doo. Yeah, I know, right? Like, even I was gonna do with the corporate filled world thing. Like, I was gonna do a Patreon for Warped Worlds. I mean, I do have one built, and then same thing. Or well, they're unethical, and these people are unethical, and this, and it's like I could do one on my own personal website, but like I don't know if it's not like people don't. It's not as well known kind of thing, so people may not trust it as much as something like Patreon. I don't know. It'd just be nice to kind of have somewhere that's not just evil. Okay, I'm gonna do some good cheekbones. I'm making this guy probably too elfish to begin with, but and he's symmetrical, so he's got this weird like uncanny thing. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. With the fruit and the cakes, not like a fruit bat, vegan fruit bat ripped. What does he have for hair? He's just got black hair, right? Well, we might, unless you're like super sold on the black, we could maybe try some other stuff. But again, I might just do something sort of inspired here. But if there's certain things that you're like, it has to be this way, I mean, just let me know. And if I don't agree, then I won't do it. But if I do, then I will. I usually agree. I'm not too sold on too many of these things yet. If it's like the design has already been done and then you're like, wait, this guy should be like this. I'll be like, well, you should say something. He's got like a smaller nose. This guy's got a thin nose, like a excuse me, a little bit more I guess European, Transylvanian, what do you want? Like a little more classic. my vampires, I always like my vampires super thin, lanky, but I guess if they're like fantasy vampires and they're like kind of, their whole physiology is different than, but if they're like a little bit more human, just turned to vampire, I guess they would be kind of just pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't, even with your own pay system, like, it still almost has to come from somewhere. Like, it's like, even if I do it on my website and I get my own membership thing, like, I can set that all up, then it's like I still have to get payment through like WooCommerce or through like PayPal or whatever. And so it's like, I don't really know how to necessarily set it all up without these corporations. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's look at some of the references. I don't know, I'm just drawing a quick body here, but give him some. It's got that nice, I like this fur shoulder cape thing. Ooh. He makes a face? Is this? I like his evil vampire face. Very Buffy. I'm talking about Buffy with my wife, and we were saying how it's one of the few, I think, or one of the first, I should say, a series that did like crossovers with Buffy and Angel and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's still kind of unrivaled for some of the stuff they did, I feel like. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is a cartoon too. Strad Von. I see. Yeah, this one looks too. I'm going way too like feminine elf with this. Let's rethink this. Well, I can just sketch him a bit. Kind of. Oops. Thinking up his jaw bit. Get rid of these huge ears. You're already starting to look a little more intimidating. Won't do his costume exactly the same, but we can do some inspired by it. Yes, you are. That's my wife. Hi, wife. Hello. Whoa. Brushes. I ain't gonna be like that. His head's too long. Do 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 do. Sexy vampire. No, no. The bat has auto braking system, isn't it? Where is it? Am I getting punked or rude? Sexy vampire. Kind of fruit bat creature with abs. Yeah, right. The vegan. It's the skin of a killer Bella. Who's Killer Bella? What's a Killer Bella? Killer Bella. I like these chain things he's got going on here too. He's got a lot of that kind of cool stuff swooping down, make some sort of vampire like that. We also did some phoenixes. Yes. Whoa, you're crazy. Yes, I did go through. I didn't even see it. You're insane. That's not a coffee. I mean, thank you, Cosmo. Yeah, you could buy the straw doodle off me. You don't have to buy it. You could have just had it. I could send it to you, but thank you. Does this do a thing? Ha ha! Thank you. You're the first person that ever donated on a stream in my whole life. Oh, man. Thank you. Oh, it even has a little message. It shows it at the bottom there. I didn't even see that. Wait, I'm going to do it again. Did I miss it? Did it pop up one time and I didn't hear it in the music? You're awesome. :3. How do you make that face? Can I do that in real life? The like little cat mouth? Let's see if I can try to. Wait, how do I? Hi, wife. What's that? Oh, I saw it now. Thank you. That was my wife saying there was a pop-up, but thank you, Cosmo. I didn't see it, but I appreciate it. I wanted to make the cat face. How do I make my face look like a 3 and a colon? Thank you. Spit on my screen. Thank you. You're crazy. That's unnecessary. I'm supposed to be paying you, Toby, for helping with the game. I owe you. This is the least I can do for you guys, is draw some fun stuff. But yeah, all the more reason, if you have any suggestions here for how to make this a little more how you'd like, we could do something like this. I wasn't really going to draw him exactly like this, but if you want, I can draw like that actual character. But I was just kind of going with something in a similar fashion. Oh, it's weird. It's that behind. Well, that's crazy. I didn't know it was all that behind, but what was I doing? The Bella thing is the quote? Oh, I see. The skin of a killer Bella. Ah. Alright, now all of a sudden I'm drawing with the chalk blender brush. What am I doing? Oh, man. Well, now I feel like super pressured to make this all nice for you. Got this cool sash thing too, that's awesome. So how many they're in? So now I need to, what's the story behind this guy? Because he's in so many different outfits and styles. Uh-huh. Vintage RPG, A Brief History of Stron von Zarovich. Check that out. Do, 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 do. 1983 D&D. Oh, you guys said the D&D thing. Yeah. Okay. Reading. Realm, Morovia, Sergei, brother, Tatiana. History, Constrad, Ravencrofts, Dragons, Villain, Different, Flushed Out, Raven, 86, Popular, Quick Grasp Module, Chance again. Oh, the Raven, yeah, sure. Got it. Oh god. Don't freeze. Don't lose all this. I wouldn't say this is quite, I kind of lost I went all like my own sort of standard style here. Well, thank you. I don't know about that, but thanks. This, oh, come on. Yeah, I kind of ended up going a little bit more my, what is happening? What's this jamming stuff? Right, I'm closing this. Because, yeah, there was ads and stuff. Let's try to... Do. I guess I could try to Warped Worldsify this guy a little bit more if we wanted to, but his head would be... Also been talking to myself for quite some time. Because I turned this off to cough. And then that's when I saw the message, and wow. Wow. How long has that been? I don't know what's going on. I don't remember what's happened. Sorry, everybody. We'll get there. We'll figure this out one day, eventually. What am I doing? Drawing a vampire. He's not very sexy. How do we make him sexy? I should make him sexier. Now he's just like jumping forward. I'm trying to think how I would do this in Warped Worlds, a little bit more exaggerated style, but deadly love coming at you. Ooh, deadly love. Deadly love. I hope you like a deadly love. I like that furry thing he's got. Where's this other hand? Maybe it's back here. Holding his cape. I know, I figured it out. I did the microphone. Woo! Excuse me. Leg out like this, I guess. Sure. What I'm doing. This leg. No, so that would be too far over. He has to have a crotch. Even vampires need crotches. Do vampires need crotches? I don't think vampires do need crotches. Can they? I know. It was just me ranting. Yeah, this vampire is so sexy. So sexy. Well, I should save this stuff before we lose all of it for a loop. I'll have to work on my sexy vampires, my sexy levels of, especially male vampire. I guess we could do him topless. That is like automatically sexy, right? It's a cheat. Can you cheat? Are we allowed to cheat and make him topless? Whoa! Whoa! Which brush? How's the music? Oh, why do I keep doing that? How's the music, everybody? Is this alright? It's so random. So very random. Well, it's not that random. I mean, like, it could be just, like, all over the map, like, rap and hip-hop and crazy stuff. It's mostly, like, cinematic and a little bit of, some ambient and some little dance music in there. What about dance music? Sometimes you want to have a little dance. Help yourself. Help yourself to a little dance. Is this jamming as much as it looks like it is on my screen? Has it been doing that the whole time? Is this the worst stream ever? Oh god. Is Dad Skippy? Better not be. If it is, oh well. I'm sorry. There appears to be nothing in the world that I can do to stop it from doing that, because as I said, I've purchased new computers. Why is this not working? That's it. My dancing ruined it. I think we get it. I think we did it. No. Why is this not working? Now he's got too much crotch. See, like, you can't win. You got not enough crotch, too much, but now he's got this huge thigh gap here. And I know, you know, some people like that, but bean legs. I hope you like your legs kinda beanie, 'cause that's how they are. Beanie legs. Beanie, 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 beanie legs. A beanie leg. This is sexy proof, or shirtless vampire is sexy proved, I think. Let's do that. Let's see what we can do. Where are we going to draw this? Right. Let's do another layer here just for fun. No! My control C!
Oh, my control Z!
Wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to up the sexiness level here, but it's not working. Move. Layer? How come? Fine, I didn't want to then. I say delete. Who is my favorite character? See, I should be asking questions. You're the one. I'm on the thing here being all quiet. Thanks for asking. Who was my favorite on Vampire? Vampire the Buffy Slayer. Wow, that's a tough one, man. There's so many. Like, probably Spike. I liked Oz for quite a while. I will say that I'm not a huge fan of Willow's girlfriend. I can never remember her name. Ah! The witch there, but I hated her. But I don't know. Yeah, Spike probably. He's just so awesome, and he goes through so many like arcs and layers and stuff. What am I doing with this drawing? Just drawing while I'm talking to you, I guess. But okay, let's make some sexy nipples here. There we go. Let's give this guy some pecs. There we go. Now the sexy factor. We're up in the sexy factor. Oh yeah, Toby wanted automatic braking systems. Let's give it some abs here. Oh yes. Got the arms. And the veins. So many veins. Now we're cooking. Now we got the sexy factor. Do a belly button. And this, like, do. I think this went astray. This has gone astray. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I deserve a refund. Oh, there's so many crotches in Warped World. There'll be crotches. I don't know if I can copyright legally play RuneScape Sea Shanty 2 on here because I might get a copyright thing. But if there's a way to, how do I do this? So now you should only hear my mic, right? I hope. So we could do pausing. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, that probably reverberated through the microphone. I hope somebody tunes in right now and hears my burp and sees this and is like, well, that guy's worth subscribing to. I'll tell you. Trying to do RuneScape. Who is your favorite? If you didn't already answer, who's your favorite Buffy character? Cosmo? RuneScape 2 Sea Shanty. Wait. Sea Shanty 2 or RuneScape? Sea Shanty 2. Welcome back, Tara. A triple. Spike and Drew. Yeah, Drew's pretty cool. No, not Oz. Stinky. Spike all the way. Wait, what's a triple? Triple. Oh, triple doodle. Maybe if that's me. What? Sorry, I got sorry. What drawing program are you using? I'm using Clip Studio Paint X. That's the pro, like the pro version, even though pro is a version. So why didn't you make pro version? That is a perky nipple. Whoa. There we go. Spike all the way. Wait. You still didn't tell who your favorite Buffy character is. Sea Shanty 2. See, we can't play it. I wonder if I could hum along to it. Okay, here we go. Oh, so what I think is like a MIDI version, or is this how it goes? I don't know the song. Darla. Darla's, yeah, I like Darla. Don't like her in, what was she in? Daredevil? Now he's on a boat. Okay, let's try to put some. Whoa, is it over? She was the original, the OG vampire. It just ends like that? The sea shanty's over? Okay. It has to go back to the less awesome music now. I hope that was as close to the sea shanty as we could get to it. I'll try to memorize it better. It's cute though. I don't know if that's the actual one, but the one I listened to was like 8-bit. It sounded like it was from Shining Force from Sega Genesis. Okay, maybe let's add some color to this guy for fun. Wait, we don't want a large eraser to add color. We want a large brush to add color. Oh no, here it comes. I don't know how far behind these things are with this chat, so I don't know what that means. But I don't know if that's for the sea shanty, because boy, if that's for the sea shanty, will you sorely be disappointed once you hear it, which you already have now probably, but the chat's behind. I don't know how it works. Oh, this brush, I don't like this brush. Don't like it one bit. I wonder if we could do lasso fill for these for now. Just to get us started on some of this coloring business. Oops. Wait. No. No. It's too late. It's too late. Now I'm seeing the chat that says it's a silly song. It's not a silly song, and it's been listened to and sung and was awesome. Woo! Let's give this. Whoa! What? I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, really? I think they know that by now, Matt. Cursed? No. Brought it to life. Again, hope I'm not cursing your suggestions here by being ridiculous with some of this, but just kind of going off the cuff here. But if you actually want like a drawing of Strahd, I can do that for you as well. But I think this was awesome and fun for me. So, hey man. Yes, exactly. Dexter. Julie Benz. Dexter. Thank you. Yeah, this is like crazy behind. So that, well, I imagine you probably answered me so long ago, and now I'm answering you like 7 years later. Oh, now it's playing again. It like started up again on YouTube. Oh no, I'm gonna get a copyright. Wait, is there even any? I don't think I fixed it later. Oh man, I'm so bad at this. Webcam. They still never put on audio. But good. Good. I'm glad I did it, because this dang sea shanty started again. Okay, enough listening to me. Okay, I think we're gonna get this right. Okay, this is not copyright music. I've sang the sea shanty, seashells on the seashore. You listen to both not my voice for a long time and also only my voice for a long time. So this is really going well. Oh my goodness me. Wait. That's what I meant to do. I want this line art on top. In case you were sleeping, we're back to I don't want to make him too flesh toned because he a vampire. refine this a little bit after, but I just want to get some colors down. Why is this not working? Classic. Oh yeah, I can see Vampire Vegeta. Vegeta? I don't know. I clearly have not watched enough Dragon Ball. God, at least I know, sort of, what you're talking about. Do I know the names? No. Oh God. I've gotten out of myself. I never had it when I was younger, okay? And then I never watched it after. I need more of a widow's peak if we're going for Vegeta. Oh my goodness, why do you keep changing brush? Not that we need to make them look like more copywritten characters, but ding, 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 ding. Yeah, as you can probably tell, some of my inspos were anime growing up. Which, again, isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I tended to draw sort of in an anime style, and now it's hard to un-animeify my stuff, so it's really frustrating. But instead of getting too frustrated, I've decided to embrace it for Warped Worlds and just kind of try to incorporate my anime-ish vibes. I don't know if this is actually turning out any good, but you know, I'm having fun. I don't know if you guys are. Thanks for joining again, and of course, zero obligation to stick around. But I don't even know how long we've been streaming. How long have we been streaming, baby? How long have we been streaming at this, baby? Where's the thing? 152.49, baby. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Go for a little bit longer. Go for a little bit longer. Let's. I just don't like painting with this brush, but I don't think my actual brush is gonna work too well. Oh, it's a little laggy. Not too bad. See, and instead of cleaning this sketch up, I'm just gonna slop stuff on here. I should actually clean it up. Actually draw something nice. Oh, I mean something besides the thing we drew at the bottom. Okay, stop that. What's happening? Here we go. Oh God, I'm so good at this. I guess this whole time too, I could move this over, so you're not just looking at like half a empty screen there. God, I'm so good at this. So looking at half an empty screen there anyway, what difference does it make? Ugh. Yeah, coloring on live streams is going to be pretty hard. Any kind of real details is going to be pretty rough. Because it does lag at big brush sizes, and I don't sit here and kind of scribble away at everything, but we'll fill in a bit of this guy for fun, and then I'll kind of refine it maybe afterwards. And hey, I'd send you some of the refinements there, Cosmo, and we'll post them online and stuff, and it'll be good. It'll be fun. It'll be good times. I feel like his flesh is still almost too human. Add a little bit of pale, kind of bluish aqua. Oh, I unplugged my headphones. Oh, yeah. This is great. This is great. You guys are great. Thanks. I've probably said thanks 100 times by now, but I'm truly grateful. I'm just saying that. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is awesome. It's been a lot of fun. And you said you, I don't know what you said, but you blessed it. You didn't, definitely didn't. You said cursed it, but yeah, you didn't. Cosmo and Toby, and anybody else who's out there. Well, I know my beautiful wife, Tara, is out there, or was, or is, or something. She was, I don't know if she's playing games in the other room or what. So he's looking a little bit superhero-y, maybe a little bit Vegeta meets Morbius. But hey, our game's supposed to be sort of, our Wonderverse is supposed to be somewhat inspired by other things. And I forgot, I actually read it and then I forgot to answer. Toby, you asked if they would drink blood or other energies. And you know, I didn't really give it much thought, but I suppose we could probably do different kinds, probably do both. I think in Umbralia sense, there would probably be vampires that actually drank blood, but I'm sure there will be energy draining vampiric-like creatures as well that we could probably go with in some other worlds as well. So heck, you know, why not both? But I think hello, hi Henri, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Henri's one of my friends from Blue Sky, and they drew an awesome picture of Lark from Warped Worlds a little while back. And welcome. Oh, now I kind of want to show everyone your awesome edition. I don't want to embarrass you or nothing, but it's too late. It's too late. Oh man, this is awesome. How's it going? How's life? How's school? I guess you got a lot of school on the go. How are the hyenas? Henri raises hyenas. That's not true, I made that up. They might, but I don't know if that's true. Hey, come on. Okay, come on. Bubble up. You gonna work? Stuff's happening. Stuff's happening. Hi, Henri. We're drawing some sexy vampires. As suggested by Cosmo in the chat. This is the sexiest one we've got so far down here. But it's kind of based on Straut von... Dang it, I closed it. Von Heisenheimer. Strad von Zarovich, D&D. I'm not familiar. You might actually be pretty familiar because I know you play a lot of RPGs and TCGs as well. Because you're also super RAD. Where would it be? I don't remember where I saved some of these things. Well, it's taking forever. But I will prevail. I will find it. Anyway, it's coming. It's coming. Let's go back to this horribly messy sketch. Okay, it's not horribly. Well, it's pretty horribly. And I lost my chat there too. There we go. Why won't you work? Okay, well, I give up for now. Oh, I never saw that you also asked me if I'd like a beverage, Tara. I appreciate it. I have a tea. This is all jamming up. Now I try to do too many things. That's not working. This is not working. But thank you. I will drink this tea, but I might have a beverage after. Maybe a beer beverage. Okay. See if we can get this computer back and running here, because things are jamming. Not in the way we like it. Jamming. Jamming in the name of the Lord. Maybe I can find it on my phone or tablet and show it to you guys on the camera. It's just so awesome. It was the first piece of fan art I've ever gotten in my whole life. So many firsts. There was a first fan art from Henri today. First time Henri showed up. And then also got first donation from Cosmo. Insane. Thank you. Where is it? Of course I have it like everywhere, but one time I actually had it on my phone as my wallpaper before. So it was awesome. Okay, sorry. It's not, I was gonna say I'm wasting time, but I'm not wasting time because I want to show you guys this because it's awesome. Doo doo. Scrolling. Where? I did it! Okay. Wait, how do I do this? Yes! Is this gonna work? Oh, it's not gonna read very well. Shucks. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. This is an awesome picture. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's an awesome picture that Henri drew. I'm trying to tilt it the right way. There we go. It's backwards, but well, hopefully there's nothing on my camera feed there that not safe for work or all my bank information. But yeah, awesome, right? It's Lark from Warped Worlds, and it was our first ever. Well, I say fan art, but I was sort of I guess I can't like say that you're a fan for sure. So then it's just like making you into a. I'm just imposing fandom upon you, but thank you for the sketch of Mark, the doodle, as you say. Even though it's more than a doodle, it's like a finished piece. Why is this not? There we go. Thank you, all right. And sorry about the long wait there, but we did it. I think we did it. Welcome. So yeah, we're drawing some sexy vampires after all that. As suggested based on Strad von... I'm not going to look at it. I'm looking at the screen, but it's not on there, trust me. Victrola. I don't know. I'm cheating. Oh, it's gone again. Why do I keep closing it? Oh, because it keeps playing animations and jamming my thing. Strad von Zarovich. Strad von Zarovich. Zarovich. I won't forget now. It's like Zoltan. Oh, it's my face again. Gross. Get this thing out of here. Nobody wants... Thank you. Also, we drew these recently. Where is it? These Phoenix earlier today. Phoenix concept earlier today, which I think is pretty darn cute. I like it. I think we're gonna keep them as these little fennec foxes meet phoenix kind of things that bounce around in the Blandian bland lands and such. They're cute. We should do one that's hyena based. I know I keep saying hyenas. I think Henri likes hyenas. And I've got a character actually kind of based on a suggestion that Henri made as well, called Henri but spelled differently. I don't know if I keep saying that name incorrectly, but I asked and I think he said that's how it was. But yeah, again, because I want this to be like as community kind of driven and inclusive as possible. And by that I don't mean necessarily inclusive in terms of diversity, but I just mean inclusive as in like the community gets to be included in the development. So I guess, what is that? Transparent more than the word inclusive, but also inclusive, of course. But everybody does sort of feel comfortable and have a chance to vote and play in a different kind of multiverse and game kind of thing. Anyway, you know, ranting. We won't go too much crazier with this, but let's try to give it a little bit more pizzazz, and then I can clean it up another time. But I just want to kind of get an idea of maybe some sort of vampire character we might be able to, excuse me, maybe tweak and incorporate into some sort of world later, maybe. Not sure I like just the plain black hair though. It's almost too plain for my Warped Worlds taste. And just put some red or something in there. It's just rubbing in my mic again. This is the worst stream ever. Is it? I just don't like that eye, really. Yeah, I hope all is well in your Oh, yeah, right? Ow. Ow! Ow! It's pretty cute, ow. Why can't I... What I'm trying to say is owl. It seems like I can't say the word owl. Oh, just teasing Tobias. Lark. It is though, right? It's awesome. And a couple other ones that we've got too, but Henri's was the first and one of my darn faves. I like the sparkles in the eyes there. It's very Lark. I just think, and I really do appreciate, if you're still listening, I really do appreciate that you kind of like, you took the time to really just get their character down and kind of like the little nuances and the like, I don't know, little like, I don't even know what they're called, the little eyelash cheek flex and little things, and kind of did the cake, and I don't know, it shows you care, and I truly appreciate it. So thank you. His eyebrow is like right into his hairline. It doesn't need to be quite that high. Yes, The Last Airbender. Another one of those, like, I should be ashamed of myself, but I haven't seen much of it. Have seen a bit of it. And we also did try to watch the first few seconds of the live action movie, or it was just like a teaser on Netflix or something, but boy howdy, the acting seemed atrocious. This is atrocious, this whole thing. What am I doing here? Oh well, it's not that bad. Pretty bad. It's coming along. Is it? I tell myself these things. Sometimes I just kind of, like, a lot of this, like, if anyone's, well, you guys are watching, there's some people out there, like, I just do this anyways, like, I just talk to myself half the time anyway, so it's like, well, I might as well just have other people listen to my rantings if they want, like, and if they don't want, then, I mean, you don't have to, but it's there if you want. That doesn't line up. I don't like this, I still. Oh well. Most of this is not my best. Alright, it's hard to. This lagging and talking, and I'm screwing up my microphone. But hey, still fun. Still fun for me. I guess I could give him actual fingernails. Maybe he paints his nails black. He's an emo vampire. I guess vampires are pretty much like built-in emo. I don't know if they really have much choice. They're pretty dark and emotional by nature, I think. I mean, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't you be? If you just had to live and drink blood? Maybe he has red eyes. I know we're straying from the design, but I'm just trying to think of something a bit different, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, like we were saying earlier, Toby was asking if vampires in Warped Worlds would be drinking blood or energy. And I don't know, maybe both, but I do like the blood aspect just because it's creepy. But I would maybe, yeah, make it a little bit more, excuse me, magical, I guess, for lack of a better word. I mean, I guess it is sort of that way, but like, yeah, a little more ritualistic and like not as maybe a little bit of sort of animalistic kind of traits, but a little bit more that it has some sort of, yeah, like magical power to it by doing it, not just that you're some undead creature of the night that has to drink blood for the sake of it. Although maybe that would still be the thing, but yeah. I wonder if we did a black pupil, it wouldn't be too weird. Does he look sexier when he's looking at you? I don't know how sexy this vampire is, but holy. I think I'm gonna have to try and refine this a little bit later because it is getting challenging to get some of this cleaned up with it lagging as much as it is. I always forget that I'm supposed to talk. Am I supposed to talk? Do I have to? The movies suck. You can save yourself the pain of watching. Oh, Airbender. Yeah. Yeah, it was, it looked pretty rough. Like, that was the thing, was like, I've seen enough of the cartoon to be like, I would like this if I kept watching it, I think. I just almost never continue watching it. But watching the live action thing was like, wow, this is some level of rough. Like Tara had said, it was like, looked like they just took like the high school drama class and was like, hey, you guys will be playing the roles of the characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender in this professional production. Sorry, blasted if anyone super likes it, but you know, just wasn't my thing that I saw. What do I know? I'm a professional actor, so I am, but I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. I just fake it. I just fake it. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Still just like it without too much highlight. Grrr. Arg. See, he's missing a face here. I feel like he needs more face. Again, I always anime chin them out, and then I don't have enough chin going on there, but too pointy. Don't like this hair shape too much either. It's because I did a big fat fill. Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of the Phil's body. You're okay, Phil. Yeah, this is laggy. That's what I always say. I Guess I don't need to remind you all the time. Yeah. Bling-a-ding, ding, 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 ding. There's cape. I don't know. Again, not really drawing this perfect, which I probably should have taken more time to actually structure some of this out. But it is what it is right now, 'cause this is what's happening. If I were to watch, I know I'm gonna out myself again. I have not seen Legend of Korra either, which I feel is in a similar vein to Avatar. If I were to start watching one first, is there one that you think I should watch first? Is there one that you'd be like, this is the one, man? The other one's good, but you gotta watch this one first. Are they connected? Are they related? I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm trying to make Wonderverses and trading card games, and I'm so out of the loop. That's part of it. That's part of the reason. It's also because I wanted to make something that was not necessarily, I don't know, part of everything else, I guess, but that you could start from scratch and be a part of the loop. What am I saying? I don't know. Hate that. Whatever. All right. Let's do this rough brush, which is sloppier, but seems to work a bit better. Not gonna worry about the deets too much down there. Okay. It's just a rough sketch, just a rough conceptualization of a character that we can maybe incorporate later on. Let's try it. What are we going to call Stroff von Hausen Haven? Can he fly? Sure. Maybe he can fly. Or he's just jumping. Jumping! Oh, I was going to draw a bat. I guess we should draw Pipistrello. Well, upstairs, Nabe is vacuuming. Because she's moving out. Sorry. Bye, Janelle. Better luck next time. Pipistrello in the night. Let's do a moon maybe back here. Do 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 do. Scribbliest moon ever. Clouds. Just a few clouds. Just, you know, vampires need clouds. He's in the night. He's in the night. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Vampires are in the night. Right? How about some dappled light? Doesn't that look weird? A little bit. If we do a glow dodge on his eyes, too much. Maybe he's got, so he would obviously, well, maybe not obviously, most likely be a dark magic wielder, a wisp wielder, so that would be Umbra Wisp, which I guess would be, maybe he's casting some sort of thingamajig. Hey, what? Hey, what? Why is that weird? Oh yeah, because we're not drawing a white. Umbra magic coming at ya. You get it. It's fine. We can do some Kirby crackle here. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for the recommendation. I'll definitely do the original first. And no worries, and hope you have a good buffet coma. But thanks so much for stopping by, Tobias and Cosmo and Hannah. And thank you insanely for the incredibly generous first tip. But that's not even a tip, but thank you. Yeah, I will be in touch. I'll send you these sketches, and you know, if you want to refine some stuff, if you want me to try and draw some other stuff, we can talk about it. We'll figure some stuff out. But it's been fun, and thank you for the suggestion. So take care and enjoy your coma. I think I'm gonna probably pretty much wrap it up soon here anyhow, so I don't think you have too much to catch up on when you get to work, but I'll do a little bit of a recap here, and I think we'll probably wrap her up as well. But thanks so much for tuning in, man, and lady, and anyone else, if you identify as anything else. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. Oh God, in an effort to not get canceled, I'm gonna say something weird because I'm trying to be a good person. You can't win. You can't win. You can win. Yeah, you know what? Let's wrap her up anyhow, I think. So today we did this. We got some sexy vampire jumping at you. We'll figure out maybe a name. Maybe we can put a question out. We'll refine them a bit. A little bit more in the Warped World style than the original one here I started off with, which is a little bit just kind of symmetry, me messing around with some costume design bits, and kind of came out kind of cool. We might be able to come up with some cooler kind of refinements of this. Kind of like this, like kind of high collar thing he's got going on here, and I don't know, these kind of bits. Hey, look at that! I think our music ran out at the basically at the right time too. So let's put on a little bit more just to take us out of here. Tinkly tinkle. Full circle. That's what we started with. That's what we'll end with. I like these hands. I like these claws. Still kind of pretty standard for what I draw, but you know. Oh, we didn't want to do that. Then there's this. Just let that soak in. Nope, that's what we got open. And then we did this earlier. This is what we started with. Some Fenix for Warped Worlds for our first world of Blandia. Sexy vampire might make it into one of our later worlds. But I appreciate these suggestions and the opportunity. This stupid thing. Get this out of here! The opportunity to conceptualize and riff off of these ideas and such, especially live with some fun chat and visitors. And it's been a blast. And I hope to do this again sometime. And by hope, I mean, let's do it! Next Wednesday, 7 o'clock p.m. NDT, baby. Mountain Daylight Savings Time. And I'd love to see you join us. And if you're watching us in the replay, say hi in the comments. Give us any suggestions if you want to see some cool stuff, some more sexy vampires or some Fenix or some cool creatures, and we'll try to incorporate them in some worlds and stories, and we're going to move forward with